In a remote village, nestled deep within a dense forest, there was an old, overgrown cemetery that no one dared to visit after sunset. Legend had it that a vengeful spirit roamed the grounds, seeking revenge for an ancient wrong. One moonless night, a curious teenager named Eleni decided to prove that the legend was just a myth. Armed with nothing but a flashlight and her fearless determination, she ventured into the cemetery. As she walked among the ancient tombstones, the air grew colder, and a thick fog began to envelop the area. Eleni's flashlight flickered, casting eerie shadows that danced around her. Suddenly, she heard a whisper in the wind, "Leave, or suffer the same fate." Ignoring the warning, Eleni pressed on, her heart pounding in her chest. She reached the oldest part of the cemetery where the tombstones were cracked and covered in moss. There she saw a shadowy figure standing by an old, crumbling mausoleum. The figure turned towards her, and Eleni saw the hollow, empty eyes of the vengeful spirit. The spirit began to move towards her, its whispers growing louder and more menacing. Eleni's courage faltered, and she turned to flee. But the fog was too thick, and she couldn't find her way out. Just as the spirit reached out to grab her, Eleni tripped over a hidden root and fell to the ground. In her panic, she saw an old pendant lying in the dirt, its once gleaming surface now tarnished and forgotten. She picked it up and felt a strange, calming warmth emanating from it. The spirit stopped, its hollow eyes fixed on the pendant. Eleni realized that the pendant belonged to the spirit in life, and it had been lost for centuries. With trembling hands, she offered the pendant to the spirit, who took it and disappeared into the fog, leaving behind an eerie silence. Eleni managed to find her way back to the village, her heart still racing. She never spoke of that night again, but the legend of the vengeful spirit was never heard again, and the cemetery became a place of peace and rest once more.